Blessings and namaste to you. Oh, it's a great day today. All right, now I'm going to actually talk about, and first and foremost, thank you for your time if you're watching this video. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to continue talking about the experiences I had, okay, and getting ready for the test. Now, in getting ready for the test, I was, like once we said, I was pretty much, I guess, excited and nervous. This was something that I had to calm myself down. I was eating a lot of sugar too. So that just added to the nervous system. I found myself getting anxiety. I found myself getting anxious. And I guess that's, what everyone goes through in something new to them, or I don't know. But I know my experience. I found myself really excited. So I'm going to say I had a broad spectrum of nerves and emotion going through my body. So leading up to that day, remember this is, once again, this is only 12 days. I had all kind of thoughts going through my mind. Am I ready? Is this it? Well, I'm going to tell you, when those thoughts hit in your mind, you want to clear them all out your mind. Well, my first test I took, we talked with the instructor because we had to do a graduation ceremony. And he had informed us, it was 3 guys in my class. He had informed us that we had, what we was going to be doing and how it worked. So it was 2 other guys in class with myself. He had informed us that one guy was going to be doing automatic. It was straight line back and offset. And then you had to go in between 90-degree and conventional parallel or non-conventional parallel. So with us 3 in class, he said one guy was going to get, the first guy was going to get 90. The middle guy was going to get, the first guy was going to get, the first guy was going to get 90. The second guy was going to get conventional. And I was going to get 90. So I'm like, oh, I got 90. I got this. It's in the bag. Well, I'll tell you one thing, okay? I try to keep a well-balanced, about what I say and how I talk to people. I try to make sure that I understand that, being of the, the spiritual Reiki energy. And I found myself slipping up. The guy had told us a story. And the story was that he had made $250,000 for 1 year. And I'm like, whoa, this is my first time being in this field, this is something he had did. So a lot of questions came to my energy, like, you made $250,000 for 1 year? Why did you stop? Well, the first thing went to my little spirit mind was, is this man, attention deficit? Did he lose focus in something? And that slipped right out my mouth. And as that slipped out my mouth, I immediately knew there was no taking that back. I had offended this man. And so I left it alone. I came home, meditated, and I said to myself, I forgave myself, I forgave the energy that I allowed put out there, because I've been in a different field for so long where people would talk to me and they would kind of, pour their energy for me to help them. So you can't just walk out there and just talk to people any old kind of way, or even ask them certain questions, because you never know how they're going to perceive that question. And I knew that might have offended him. So the next morning, it's my turn to take my class. I had to take my test. I had to take my test around 11 o'clock. Was it? No, 1 o'clock that afternoon. 1 o'clock that afternoon. And so I felt like I was ready. So I get there, the guy in the middle, he's taking his test, and I'm sitting in my car and I'm actually watching. Well, something came into a surprise. The guy in the middle did not do parallel parking. He did 90. I knew right then and there that I had parallel. I knew right then and there. I had just said it previously that I had offended this guy the night before. And I didn't mean to, because I believe that, like I said before about the energy in this facility. Now, I was like, man, oh wow, I did it this time. So I got to deal with this. But I wasn't prepared for doing the conventional parallel. And I should have been because it's still part of the test. But, you know, my energy got away from me. I wasn't focused enough and I didn't ace the test. So I left there and I said, okay, well, the best thing about this school, you know, and I'm saying this story to you because I want you to understand you can't offend people by the words you say and not realize you're doing that. And if he happens to watch this video, I apologize to you. Um, because I don't point the finger at anyone. I always take responsibility for my own action. And the best thing about this school is that they had a network system that was irreplaceable. And the price of taking the test was only like $88 for retaking the test. And you could take it as many times as you want for $88. And that was a fair price. So I left there, you know, feeling that energy of like, oh, I let my family down, strike one, you know. So, like I said, I'm human. Everybody has their feelings and how they deal with things. I didn't beat myself up, but I felt like, darn it, I'm quite not ready. I got to work on myself a little bit more because this is a process. So I get home and I'm back to the drawing board. I set up my next test. Well, my next test was like that following week. You got to wait 7 days. I'm feeling good. I get up there, make my test at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm feeling good. Had a great meditation session that week, but I was still eating all that sugar. So I guess, you know, my nerves are still kind of rattled. So I'm convinced that, you know, this is it. I'm done. I'm passing this test today. This is my second time. Well, long story short, I didn't pass the test. Well, now I'm getting ready to talk about a little bit something different. All right. And I'm going to jump subjects and talk about the support system that I had. Now, for my second time of bumping the test or, you know, not completing the test, first attempt at learning, I had the best support system I can ever imagine from the people that I share my home with, my family. They were outstanding in supporting myself. I mean, they lifted me up in so many ways because they were supportive, they were energetic. It was like, because I think the second test hit me the hardest. I know it hit me the hardest because I feel like I let them down. Because I'm not just doing this for them. I'm doing this for my family, you know. Well, excuse me. I'm doing it for myself first, okay? And you know, I'm doing it for other people to try to make a difference in the world. I'm putting myself out here, you know, going through the mistakes or the process of learning, you know, I'm mumbling my words, if I'm mumbling my words, whatever it is, I'm allowing myself to be seen in raw form. And that's something I just normally don't do. I try to practice good behavior. And and this is a way for me to test myself and learn from this experience. But my family was so supportive. I couldn't ask for anything more. And now I'm at the point where I'm a CDL driver. So to share this message with you and anyone else who's watching, don't look at it when you don't make the test the first time. And if you do, congratulations to you. But if you don't worry about it. You know, go home, be honest with your family, be honest with yourself, and then look at it and say, you know, I did it. It's done. Now I'm on to the next phase. Well, my next video, I'll be talking about the actual company I'm working with and when I leave to actually meet with this company. I thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing your time. Like, comment, or subscribe. Love to hear from you. Love to hear your comments. Be kind to yourself and be blessed. And I'm sending blessings to you and your family. Thank you.